Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's make friends with our problems. Yes, this is a topic that we're going to discuss today. Very briefly, trials, tribulations, problems, difficulties, these are everyday things that we face. Problems, they come one after the other. At times, they come in clusters. They come to stay. And we are actually made to go through them every now and then. Specifically, problems which are chronic in nature. It could be some disease. It could be because of the fact that we are passing through some straitened financial circumstances. It could be the loss of a person. It could be a permanent handicap. So these are the things, situations in which we have to live forever in our life. And the best way, my dear viewers, is to make friends with them. Yes, make friends with them. And the first thing in this regard is that we must come out of this state of denial. Often we do not accept that we are facing a problem. So the first step to make friends with the problem is to come out from this denial that we often pass through and accept that we have some issue through which we must actually give our best. The second thing in this regard is that we must not give up to complaining and brooding, because this is not going to solve the problem that we are facing. If we complain and brood, then it will only increase our problems and woes. It will induce negative thinking. The best way to cope this is that we have to realize that the Almighty is the grand schemer. He is the person, He is the being who is making us pass through these issues, and there has to be some good hidden in them which we might not be realizing at that moment. We need to understand that this is the scheme of the Almighty that we have to face, and one of the reasons of the scheme is that He wants to test our mettle. He wants to check if we show patience and steadfastness in these circumstances. And third and final thing, my dear viewers, in this regard is that the best way to make friends with these problems is to look at the problems that other people are facing. If we look at the problems that our brethren are facing, we'll see that the problems that we are facing, they are trivial in nature. Look at the eyes that we have, look at the normal body that we have, look at the shelter, look at the food that we can eat. There's so many things that we need to be thankful about. So the third thing in this regard, or which will make us help in becoming friends to our problems, is to realize the problems which others are facing. Realize and think the gravity, the severity, the harshness in life which they go through, and they still manage to smile. So these are the three things that I wanted to suggest, and let us face this life as a challenge. Let us take up these bothers as a challenge, and inshallah, if we make friends with these problems, they might not go away, but we'll find ourselves with the courage and with the strength and vigor to cope with them. Thank you.